Hi, I'm just kind of gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna try to make this as quick as I can. I was driving home from the animal shelter today, and I was reflecting on this YouTube series that I have and just DPDR in general. So I remember when I first had DPDR, when it was first onset, when I was 19, right? I was 19 when it was really bad. And I remember scouring the internet for answers. I remember Googling it. I remember reading page after page after page of, um, frankly, horrifying material that made it sound like this is, a death sentence and just all of these things. But in all of that, there was this shining light, which was honestly YouTube videos. It was YouTube videos of people talking about themselves having DPDR and their experiences, and they were like these 20-minute long videos of people monologuing, which ordinarily I really wouldn't have been super interested in watching. But I was desperate. I was desperate for answers. And even more, I was desperate for connection. Connection to myself and connection to other people. And the videos did that. The videos made me feel connected to somebody because it made me feel understood and it made me feel like I could maintain hope and that I could keep pushing forward and that it wasn't all going to be miserable and horrifying forever, that maybe there was a way out. And I knew from the first few videos that I watched that one day I wanted to do that. One day I wanted to make YouTube videos. One day I wanted to talk about my experience once I was at a point where I could and where it wasn't the center, the suffering of it all wasn't the center of my life and my experience. And I'm really fortunate to say and happy to say that I'm in that place. Um, but that's also not to say that I don't still suffer. And DPDR isn't running my life anymore because for a while it was, but it still crops up, and I still have days turned weeks turned months where I am, depressed, where I'm dissociated, where I don't feel good and I don't feel happy, I don't feel hopeful, and I don't feel content with myself. I don't feel like I have purpose or meaning. And I push through, but part of what helps is being able to wake up, look at my phone, and have the first thing that I see be a comment on one of my YouTube videos from somebody telling me that I helped them cry for the first time in weeks. And that they've been trying to, and my video made them cry and they feel better. Or seeing a comment that says, like someone was really scared and like they didn't feel like there was going to be any hope, and my video and something I said really really resonated and clicked for them and made them feel like they can keep pushing, that they can keep, seeking answers, and that it's worth it. It's all worth it to keep going. I cannot tell you how good that makes me feel to know that something I've said is lifting people up and helping them and inspiring them to keep going and keep feeling this and finding answers and finding different ways that they can process whatever it is that has them stuck here. And it clicked for me today. Driving 50 miles an hour down a mountain. Probably wasn't 50. I hope it wasn't because that's fast for a mountain. Um, but it clicked. It was like, oh my god, I know what the cure is. And if you've watched my videos, I think you've known that I don't really like to say cure because that word is really fraught and it has a lot of implications. I usually like to just talk about healing rather than curing. But I'm gonna use the word cure for this. The cure is us. It's me, it's you, it's me, the person making videos. It's you, the person responding to those videos. It's me, the person sharing tips for healing, and you telling me, the healer, that that it has helped you heal. And me and you are just placeholders. It's not just me that's the all. It's us. It's our connections. It's our networks. It's our bonds. Even if we're not talking face to face, and even though, I'm not necessarily talking directly to you and then hearing you respond immediately, those connections, those little individual moments of back and forth, that is where it all happens. That's where, excuse me, that's where the healing happens. That's where the processing happens. Having human connections and moments of human connection and relationship where you process, where you feel catharsis, where you feel encouraged to be compassionate to yourself and to practice self-care and to practice self-reflection. Relationships that do that for you, that is the cure. The cure is connection. I don't think the cure can be found in medication. I don't think that the cure can be found in taking vitamin D 4 times a day for 10 years, or taking B12 or GABA, if that's even the right, or taking whatever, or going running. I think that that's all part of a package of caring for yourself and attending to your mineral deficiencies. But really, the cure is in me and you connecting and having it be honest and genuine and full of compassion and focus and attention. And, you know, like, this is such a poetic tragedy to me, I think, with DPDR and mirrors. Mirrors are so central to this experience in such uh, ironic ways. Because DPDR, it's like you look in a mirror and you're petrified because you can't recognize yourself. But all you need to feel cured and healed is someone to hold a mirror up to you and show you who you are and say, "This is you. You are real. I see what you feel, and what you feel makes sense." And it's the deepest tragedy and irony to me that we are so desperately afraid of mirrors when so much of what we need is to be adequately mirrored, and so much of what causes something like dissociation, something like depersonalization and derealization, is that we didn't get that we didn't get that person growing up, maybe, and maybe we did, but maybe we didn't get enough mirror time with someone saying, "I see you, and this is who you are. Who you think you are is right, and it's good, and it's important." And that's what we can do for each other. That's what me, the YouTuber, telling you, you deserve to feel real. You deserve to heal again. And then you telling me, you make me feel real. You make me feel like I'm capable of healing. That's what we're doing for each other in those interactions and in those exchanges. And that is the cure. It's community and it is connection, and that is it. For me, like, that is the bottom line, and there are many, many multiple ways that you can achieve that. You can achieve connection, but when you boil it down to an essence, that's what it is for me. That's how you cure this, is connection. That's the seed, and then it turns into a lot of other things, but I'm gonna say it again, it's connection. It's connection, it's community. That's what we need. And it makes me want to cry. Yeah. Um, so I want to say thank you for watching these videos, and thank you for commenting. Thank you if you subscribe and you watch all of them, and thank you if you watch 20 seconds of one of them. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate so deeply knowing that something I have said might help you. Um, and know that you telling me that and you sharing your experiences with me makes me feel like life is worth living. Um, this really feels like a back and forth, and I just want to thank you. And I look forward to interacting with you all more. And go seek community, build it for yourself. Let's build it together, because that is what is going to make us feel better. Yeah. Anyway, take care.